That is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your bags up. We winning. Count it up. Level up.
Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So today guys, I'm going to be doing a 1-pan roasted chicken and vegetables. As you can see here, I already have my chicken thighs right here. These are bone-in chicken thighs. The vegetables we're going to be using is we're going to use some asparagus, and we're also going to be using some little baby potatoes. So I have my chicken here. I'm going to go ahead and move this until I get ready to season. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and get my potatoes cut up. And to do so, since these are baby potatoes, I'm just cutting these in half. You can actually go ahead and cook these whole if you want, but I am going to go ahead and cut all of these in half. And guys, never mind my nails. I took all my nails off yesterday and give my fingers a little bit of time to rest. And then we'll get some new ones. Probably in a day or so. So I'm just going to let you guys watch me cut up these potatoes. And I'll be back. Alright, now that we got our potatoes done, this is what it looks like. Next, I'm going to go in and cut up my asparagus. Now, normally if I'm cooking asparagus, I go ahead and blanch it. But today, since it's going to be cooking right along with my chicken and my potatoes, I'm not going to blanch it. I'm just going to let it cook right in the pan. And I'm going to cut these fairly large because asparagus cooks down to where it gets super soft and mushy, and that's not what we want. Alright, now that we got our asparagus cut, that's what it looks like. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and cut my onion. And I'm also going to cut this onion fairly large because again, it's going to be cooking with the chicken and we don't want it to cook down to nothing but mush. And we're just going to use this medium-sized onion. I could have put 2, but we're going to work with this 1. It's just going to bring some added flavor to the meal. So for seasoning, we're not doing much. We have 4 ingredients and 4 seasonings. So the first thing I'm gonna use is some seasoned salt. I'm gonna use some black pepper. We're gonna use some garlic powder, and we're gonna use paprika. Now normally I would use like a smoked paprika to give it that little bit of smoke flavor, and it also gives it a good coloration on top, but I'm out of smoked paprika, so we're gonna be just using paprika. So I'm gonna move this. And bring my chicken over so you guys can see what I'm doing. We have 10 chicken thighs, and I always start with my thighs upside down, so when I season one side, once I flip it over, it's on, the skin is on top. So we're gonna go in with a generous amount of seasoned salt. Then we're gonna go in with another generous amount of black pepper. Then we're going in with the garlic powder, again a generous amount. And then we're gonna go in with the paprika. And we're also giving this a generous amount. So once we do that, we're gonna go ahead and flip these thighs over so the skin side is up. All right, and whatever hand we're using to touch the meat, we're not gonna touch our seasonings. So I'm gonna go in with the other hand and go ahead and give a generous amount again of those same seasonings. And I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna take our chicken and we're gonna set it to the side again. Then we're gonna bring our potatoes back and we're gonna do the same seasonings on our potatoes. I'm just gonna dump these in here so we got a little bit more room to work with. I'm gonna go in with my seasoning. Make sure you're tossing everything around, getting seasoning on everything. And we're gonna season these potatoes up with the same seasonings, right? Because we want everything to get a little bit of that seasoning, okay? We don't want any bland food. And then we're just gonna toss these. Make sure it's well incorporated. And once you finish, your potatoes will look like this. All right, then we're gonna go in with the asparagus and we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna give them just a little seasoning as well. And then we're gonna give them a good toss. Once you finish, your asparagus is gonna look like that. Then we're gonna bring our chicken back over. It's good and seasoned. And we're just gonna start dumping everything on top, okay? I'm gonna do about half of those potatoes. go in and do about half of these asparagus. Spread everything out. Then I'm going to go back in with the rest of my potatoes. And then we're going to go back in with the rest of our asparagus. And we're going to make sure everything is spreaded. Then we're just going to come over with our onion and just place those onions over the pan. Just like that. All right, now that you have everything in, this is what it should look like. Now we're going to take and cover this with some aluminum foil. Once we have it covered with aluminum foil, we're going to put this in the oven. I have my oven preheated on 375. And we're going to leave this in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. And then we'll take it out of the oven, take the aluminum foil off so that our skin can brown and get crispy. And we should have dinner in about an hour. And I will see you guys back once the chicken comes out of the oven in about 40 to 45 minutes. And then we will go ahead and take that aluminum foil off, put it back in, and I will be back with our final results. And while we're waiting on our chicken to cook, we're just going to go ahead and clean up all of our dishes, so our dishes is clean when everything gets done. Alright y'all, our chicken has been in the oven about 40 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and take it out. Alright, so this is what it looks like right now. Let's go ahead and see if our potatoes are tender. Our potatoes are tender. Our asparagus is tender. So now what we want to do is we're going to put it back in the oven for the last about 10-15 minutes so that it can brown on top. And what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more of that paprika. And I'm going to add some parsley, some dried parsley right on top. And then we're going to pop it back in the oven for about 10 to 15 more minutes until the top of the chicken is golden brown. Alright, so I got the chicken back in the oven, and next time you see this chicken, we will be completely finished with dinner. Alright y'all, it's been about 15 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and take our chicken out of the oven. Alright y'all, look at that. So let me go ahead and plate this up for you guys. We're going to get right in here in the middle. Grab us some of these veggies. And let me move this pan out of the way. And look at that. It looks so good. Now let's go ahead and taste it. We're gonna get a little piece of this chicken. Gonna get us a piece of potato. A little bit of asparagus. See if we can get it all in one bite. See, our vegetables are really tender. Here we go. That is good. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish my dinner. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Natural queen woke up like this. Heels, nails, and simplified kicks. Haters ask how she getting all this. You silly tricks with the flick on my wrist.